I'm joined by Luca Zerbini, Vice President and General Manager of Film and Foil and Global Flexible Sustainability Initiative at Amcor. Hi, Luca. Thank you for being here with us today.
Hi, thank you for having me.
First of all, I'd like to ask you, could you tell us a bit about Amcor's mission?
Yeah, definitely. So Amcor is a global packaging leader, and we think is our mission to drive the sustainability of the industry forward. Amcor was the first packaging company to commit to have all its packaging reusable and recyclable by 2025, to increase the post-consumer recycled material use, and also to eliminate some of the problematic plastics like PVDC or PVC from our packaging. But beyond that, we've also tried to drive the entire industry forward. We work really hard to agree on the designing guidelines that are going to be published very soon by the Ellen MacArthur Foundation, so that we can all work against the same challenge. And beyond that, of course, not only the packaging has to be fully recyclable, but it also has to be recycled. And so we're working with a number of different initiatives like the Ellen MacArthur Foundation, CFlex in Europe, MRFF in the US, to increase the recycling rates, to increase the collection, sorting, and recycling. And we want to be here to work with retailer and consumer packaged good companies to educate the consumer and make sure we're all working against this plastic waste challenge.
To follow up on what you just said, the consumer goods industry is now well aware of that we need to act fast on plastics, and our members are rising to the challenge. In your opinion, what does the industry need to do to turn commitments into action?
I think the Consumer Goods Forum is a great way to just do that, right? We need to move ahead from the traditional competitive world in which we are in, which of course makes sense for the market. But in the case of sustainability, we need to collaborate, we need to remove the barriers in the value chain. So if you think about what has happened in the airline industry, when companies started to collaborate on safety, the safety improvement has been dramatic, and it still continues today. I think on sustainability we can do the same thing. We can work across the entire value chain against the challenges and to drive the change together.
To expand a bit more on the challenges, what are the top 3 surrounding the move towards the circular economy and packaging sustainability, and how can the industry overcome them?
I think that the first challenge is really the complexity of the different packaging materials. And so what we're doing on that is really the designing guidelines so that we can all agree on what can be recycled, and we can all work on the same packaging design principles. The second is really around making sure that we invest in the collection, sorting, and recycling infrastructure. And there are many ways to do that, either through public-private partnership or directly through regulation. And at the same time, it's important that we have the infrastructure, not only here in Europe, but also share it with the rest of the world. And finally, I think it's really important to educate consumer. And here, the retailer and consumer packaged good companies can do much more than we can as Amcor in order to communicate directly with the consumer. We can put a lot of information on the pack. We can educate them directly so that they know what to do with the package.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.